Hello, Haribol, Spirit Souls. If you observe Christmas, I hope it was a nice celebration. We observed it for many years for our children, and just it was an opportunity for us to get together as devotees and have prasadam and just support our families and try to help them have a good experience of childhood. So I thought it's still, this is still my cancer blog, and I have another topic of gratitude I want to think about. But I'm basically just maintaining my protocols, and it's about the same. Sometimes it seems like it's getting smaller, and sometimes not. So it's probably just the same. Maybe it fluctuates. I'm not sure. But everything's good. I'm really excited about getting an opportunity to speak and share some of the things I'm experiencing. And I'm writing a lot more now, and I have a lot of subject matter. In preparation for the talks, I have like all these lists of things. It's really a lot of things, all the things I've learned, all the things I think are important. And certainly one of them is gratitude. And I think people think about it this time of year, think about your blessings, and you look at less fortunate people and you think, wow, we really don't have much to complain about. We have so much facility, so much opulence, and it's really a blessing. But specifically in terms, because I'm also working on this prayer, I'd like to have a prayer book. In my poem book, collected free verse poems. That in the midst of all this, I'm spending a bit of time working on that too. It's exciting. Putting together books is very absorbing. The last book, Give to Live, it was 4 years off and on. It was very absorbing. So this poem book is very absorbing. You think of how to improve it, but I thought of the acknowledgement section, and I wanted to call it my gratitudes, or something like that. What I'm grateful for, or that I'm grateful for all the people that help. Because if you've ever read the acknowledgement, which I love to do in books, there's more people involved in these books than I know, or at least that I can remember their names. I'm just amazed at the amount of people that are thanked in these books. So I have a handful of people that I'm going to thank for their contribution to the book. But I thought about in my life growing up, I didn't think about gratitude. I was just trying to survive. I just, life was, and my goal was to, not anger my father, basically. So, I can't say that that word was even in my vocabulary, that I ever even said it or practiced it growing up. And probably for most of my years as a devotee, at least as a single devotee, and it's only probably been the last 10 or 15 years that, I realize how important it is to be grateful and to express gratitude. And now, in the situation I'm in, being the recipient of so much appreciation and gratitude for my little service that I do in writing, it's very evident how important it is to be grateful and think about what you're grateful for on a daily basis. Certainly a good cure for depression if you really just basics. I've got 2 legs and 2 arms, and I'm breathing, and I'm healthy, and I've got a family, and I've got a house, and basic things, and then hopefully deeper things, because that's, people are grateful for material enjoyment, and then when material enjoyment is interrupted, then they get angry. So more than material enjoyment, it's a start, but for spiritual practice, for the gift of Krishna consciousness, whatever your spiritual practice is, your conception of divinity, because to me that just makes life worth living. It gives me a goal, spiritual goal, and I try to see everything and everyone in relationship to that vision of Krishna or God in everyone's heart. So I'm writing, talking about gratitude and the importance of also praying for your own spiritual advancement, praying for your highest good. Sometimes people don't want to pray for that; they're like worried. I took a psychic development class, and they were, she had all kinds of ways to manifest your desires, And she said, well, you could just say, pray for your highest good. And he goes, well, what if it's not for my highest good? And I'm like, what? So you would think that people would want what is for their highest good, but if they have a real intense desire, that's all they care about. So we have to really try to put things in perspective. So it's Christmas, it's a new year, we can think new birth. Oh, I was going to say, by the way, I'm not doing chemo. I just got buzzed up. It's a full moon today. And usually I leave about half an inch, but I was groggy. I'd been lying on the biomat, and I I got to buzz up. So I said, uh-oh. So anyway, I'm going to look like a Kumar now. I've also, I should say, I lost 25 pounds in the last 2 months. I'm 140 pounds. It's just like I went to India, because my usual weight, my weight in high school was 165. I usually keep around 165, 170, so I'm 140 now. So, so I guess my life has become a pilgrimage now. So I'm losing weight, and hopefully I'm giving up my anarthas. So thanks for joining me, and have a nice holiday, a good new year, and we'll see you soon. Hare Krishna.